Hey, how's it going? Hope all is well. Have a really fun song to teach you today. You're going to learn how to play Good Times, Bad Times by Led Zeppelin. And this was the first cut from their first record, right, in 1969. And the song is in standard A440 tuning, so go ahead and tune your guitars low to high, E, A, D, G, B, and E. And the song's in 4/4 time, about 92 beats per minute. And you can think of this song in 3 song parts. There's the intro, which is the same as the verses with that very famous riff. There's the chorus parts, and then there's a bridge section. And as far as the guitar tone, I got a chunky tone, not too much distortion, because when he's picking the notes, you want to hear all that pick notes. It doesn't want to just be gobs and gobs of gain, right? So just a chunky tone. I have a little bit of gain and some reverb. So the song starts with an E major chord, and you could voice it like this. And he hits all the strings of that E major chord too. That's what it sounds like to me. It's not just the power chord or the 5th chord. It's the whole thing. And you hit it twice, 2 downstrokes. And then, so it sounds like this. And then you kill it. Just come off pressure. And then the bass comes in, the bass guitar, and then the drums, right? You keep doing those stabs. Now the last stab, you're gonna take this chord and just slide down. Right? And you're gonna do that. Hit it twice and slide down. Now, if you're having trouble forming that E major chord, or if you're having trouble with your bar chords in general, I could really help you with that. Click on the link in the YouTube description box, right? And I'll send you a killer free video lesson. It's not on YouTube, it's extended play, and it's on my essential bar chord techniques and bar chord playing and changing tips, right? It's packed with technique tips and exercises where you can make little tweaks that make such a huge difference in your playing. The exercises are killer. It'll really help you along in your guitar journey, especially your bar chord guitar journey, right? And I'll send you an ebook with that, which has more chord charts in it, more exercises, more lessons. So it's a killer 1-2 punch. Video lesson, ebook. I'll send them both to you for free. Just click below. When the vocals come in, it comes in and starts with that very famous lick. Let me play you that lick a couple of times. And you're going to play this E major chord and the lick throughout the verses, right? So it'll sound like this. I slow it down, and then I'm going to break it down and teach it to you. So after you do the slide, then you're going to voice a D major chord. Same lead to D major, but a whole step or 2 frets down. Because what you're going to do is you're going to pick the notes and think of this lick, this riff, in 2 parts. Here's the first part. Okay, and again, here you could hear all those notes. So you're going to pick it like this. Voice the chord. Here's the strings. You go A string, right down, D string, G string. And then back up to the D string. So far. And then down to the G string again. And then back up to the D string. So the first part's slow. Okay, so just get that down first. Even palm muted if you want when you're working it out. Now the second part of the lick, back to the E chord. So that second part, you're going to play 5th fret, A string, 4th fret, D string, and then 7th fret, I use my pinky on the D string. Into the 4th fret of the A string, and you do this little chromatic walk up back to the E chord. So it's 4th fret with vibrato, 5th fret A string, 6th fret A string, and then you're back to the E chord. So here's the whole lick slow. Get that E chord slide out, riff. And then just build up the speed. And you repeat that riff through all the verses. If you could do me a huge favor, please subscribe to the channel. You know, that really helps me to keep bringing the content, and ring that subscription bell, because then you'll be notified when I have new lessons posted. Also, leave me a comment below. Let me know how you like this lesson. Let me know what lessons you'd like to see in the future. And if you like this video, please smash that like button. Give it a thumbs up, share it, and thank you so much for your support. Verses lead into the chorus of the song, and there's 2 choruses in the song. You're going to play basically the same thing for both, except the second chorus is a whole step up. They raise the pitch up a whole step from the first chorus. Let me play you the first chorus. It'll sound like this, and I'll go back and explain it. And this is the good times, bad times, and I'll have my share. do 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 do. Then a little bass solo comes in. Okay, so all we're doing there, and there's two guitars there, so I'm kind of combining it for one guitar. So we're going to use a lot of power fifth chords for this section. So you're going to play like a G5 chord, then slide that up to an A5 chord. So from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret, and then you go back to that G5 to that D. You can play the full chord or the D5 power chord. All right, and if you hear on the record, those slide movements are there. They're kind of buried in the mix a bit, but you could hear them. So far you have this. Okay, now you're using all downstrokes. Then go back to the A chord and you do the same thing. And then the next time what you do is you go up to this A chord, but you're going to slide it up a whole step to the B5 power chord. Back to the A, same movements to that E5 chord or E major chord, either one. Then you go to your B power chord, or you can play the B bar chord, whatever you're feeling, B fifth, and then it's just all downstroke. And kill it for the bass solo. So let me play it slow. Right? Now the second chorus, same exact kind of movements, except instead of going G to A to the D, you're going to go A to B to the E and then up to the C sharp. Same exact thing, just move everything 2 frets up. I'll just play it for you once so you can hear what it sounds like. And this is the second chorus. Okay, so he ends that on the C sharp fifth, and then the way they end that, same as before with the downstrokes, like on the B, except he kills it, and then there's one more hit, and that goes into the guitar solo. The only other part of the song is that bridge section. I guess you can call it the bridge, the 16 or 17, I fell in love. And he keeps repeating it. I'll play the progression just like twice so you can kind of get it. It'll sound like this. Okay, it's kind of fast, so you're going to play an F sharp 5th power chord twice, again 2 stabs, and then you're going to go with a pull-off motion. You're going to go on the D and G string, 11th fret, but put down your first finger because you're going to pull that off to the 9th fret on the D and the G. See, it doesn't sound picked like it sounds pull-off to me. So 11th fret on the D and the G, you pull that off to the 9th fret on the D and the G, and you can use that with these 1-finger bars. And then you go ahead and you play that 11th fret once more. And that's the lick. See, so far? Now, move this down, all the way down to the 4th fret, and you're going to do this for the second part. So it's kind of the same thing. You're taking the same strings, the D and the G at the 4th fret, and you're going to pull that off to the 2nd fret. And then this time, though, when you go back to the 4th fret on the D and G, you're going to slide that up to the 6th fret of the D and the G. So that part is... Okay, so here's the whole thing slow. And then repeat. That's the last section. That's Good Times, Bad Times, Led Zeppelin. Really fun one to play. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. Remember to subscribe to the channel because that really helps me keep bringing the content, and then you'll be notified when I have new lessons posted when you ring that subscription bell. Also, don't forget to click on that link in the YouTube description box below. Get my free video lesson and ebook on essential bar chord playing and changing technique tips and exercises. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support over the years and years. So appreciated. Keep up all that hard work on those guitars. Keep experimenting, being creative, keep having fun with them, and remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care, rock on, see you in the next lesson.